You know, there's no virtue in being mediocre in what you do. We want to be high achieving in every aspect of our work, from our communications, our educational offerings, our events, or our advocacy with the brands or with state, local, and federal governments. We want to make sure that everything we're doing it to our very best at a high level that will have a high impact for our members and our industry. You know, when you mention strategic plans, very often you will see a frown come across someone's face. They're thought to be boring. A lot of times that comes from the reality that organizations will go through a strategic planning process only to put the plan on the shelf and really never refer to it until the next time. I've always taken a very opposite approach. I believe strategic plans are important. They are a roadmap for an organization. And if you have aspirations for where you want to go, what you want to achieve over a period of time, a strategic plan can be a wonderful tool for bringing every aspect of the constituencies of an organization together to achieve excellence. Well, it's really something of a coincidence that our 5-year strategic plan was ending right about the same time that COVID became a serious issue for our industry. So really, we tried to take this important moment to think about a new 3-year strategic plan, not 5 years, but a 3-year plan that we believe will encompass several years that we're going to be in a recovery mode for our industry. It allowed us to really think about what our industry has faced and will be facing over the next 3 years. And I think all of those things went in to our view of what AAHOA's role should be. One of the ways we like to put it is that the road to recovery runs through AAHOA. Well, obviously we started by looking back at the original plan. We believed it served AAHOA well over the last 5 years. But then we set about talking to all of our constituencies, looking at the industry, doing research on where things were going. And in the midst of that, we had to deal with COVID. So it was quite a lengthy process over many months that culminated with focus groups and research, and ultimately bringing a plan together that could be embraced by our strategic planning committee, by the officers of our board of directors, and then ultimately by the board itself. The real work behind the scenes was done by our executive leadership team. We really spent a great deal of time thinking about all that AAHOA could be and the role we would need to play over the next 3 years for our members and for our industry. I want our members, as well as our industry partners and investors, to know that this plan is ultimately about them. It's about finding ways to make sure they are successful. We have a unique thing that no other aspect, no other part of our industry can boast, and that is we provide access to nearly 20,000 hotel owners. And when you bring that talent, that entrepreneurial skill together with our industry partners who serve them and serve our industry, we can certainly do great things and drive the changes that will come for our industry in order to make it more successful as we go through the recovery of the next several years. Well, I'm very grateful for the role of our board of directors. They are dedicated individuals who love this industry and they care deeply for our members. And I see that each and every day through the work that they do at AAHOA. We believe that they are going to play a vital role in fulfilling the vision of this plan. You know, the thing that really inspires me about this plan is that we have spent a great deal of time thinking about what AAHOA should be within our industry. And it's encapsulated in that vision statement. And it is that vision statement that inspires me. It's really what I thought AAHOA could do when I decided to join AAHOA as president and CEO just a little over a year ago. I really do believe it's AAHOA's time to lead. It's AAHOA's time to unite this industry and to be what that vision statement encapsulates. We will be the foremost resource and advocate for America's hotel owners. No one else can do what AAHOA can do. No other entity within our industry has the potential that AAHOA has, and that inspires me, and that's what excites me about this strategic plan. You know, we've just come through a very, very difficult year for our industry, perhaps the most difficult in modern history. And we know our challenges are not over. We've got months to go. We may not see a full recovery to pre-COVID numbers for our industry until even 2023. Some suggest for certain segments 2024. That's a long time. But I want all of our members, and I want this industry to know that AAHOA is here. And together, we will get through this. As I like to say, the road to recovery runs straight through AAHOA. This strategic plan is our commitment, our redoubling of all of our efforts to make sure that we are here to serve our members and to serve this industry. And we will do it by being the foremost resource and advocate for America's hotel owners.